Alright, and welcome back to the second cave. Let's see, we should be good on most things, I think. Any skill points? 1. Huh. What was I gonna do with that? I mean, I could work on ammo. That I don't really give a damn about. Those are all matched out. Traps? Sure, why not? It's not like they really help much anyway. Well, against what I use them on. So what exactly am I doing? Well, let's see. I suppose we need to go back to the hospital. We also need to go investigate those boats. Which, let's see, boats, boop, and boop, a boop. Yeah, they're both on the side. We can hit those after the hospital. Best route to the hospital. Just go down about the second one. Okay. What did I set my focus to? That's right. I didn't set my focus to anything. All the guild wars too. Dang it. It just, I don't know. My mental state just feels off lately. Just like, you know, Benny. This way. Probably just be my usual progression now, so who knows? But anyway, let's go back to the hospital. Wait, do I need to go this way? Yes, I do. Okay. Herp, herp, herp.
Come, find something you like. Cheaper than the rest.
And that's right for the place to rent. Because of course I do. Why wouldn't I? Poop. I did stuff.
I checked the house of the diseased man, Bells. His family has turned into those creatures too.
Huh. Fascinating. Did you discover the source of the contamination?
A creature emerged from their sunken basement and transformed them. I think its vomit is contagious.
If so, we must quarantine it. Those Lethian revenants are a huge threat. This city could not survive an epidemic like that.
What did you call them?
Lethian revenants. Oh, you may thank the university professor for the beast's unwieldy names.
I called into the shop of your patient. Unfortunately, he committed suicide.
Oh, I wish I could say I was surprised. Sorry for wasting your time.
It wasn't entirely a waste. I found some evidence that sheds light on the origin of those creatures.
For what it's worth, Professor Westerbrook calls them Stygian harvesters. But what is it you found?
Your patient's diary. His dreams became too real, too confronting. He tried to stay awake using stimulants, but those Stygians appeared near him when he slept, as if they were leaking from his nightmares.
A psychic phenomenon or manifestation. How unnerving. I'm afraid he's not the only one suffering from such dreams.
Yeah, those things all over the place.
I found your studies rather interesting, Dr. Grant. Got more places to search?
What dedication. Thank you. Your findings have been a rich resource for the scientific cause. I've got 2 more places for you. More dangerous, one with huge monstrosities,
Oh,
but
God.
I'll prepare
I know
a
exactly
comparable
what you mean.
reward.
Just what am I getting myself into?
One of Oakmont's largest stores was closed after the flood hit. A looter tried to break in, but his thievery was, shall we say, interrupted. He was set upon by a huge wild beast and hardly made it out. The question is, with the building locked up tight, how did that creature get in?
Manifested out of the floor.
What about the place with more manageable creatures?
Well, there's a restaurant here with a bad reputation, not for its food, but for women disappearing. The police found nothing. I treated the partner of one missing girl. He arrived here severely injured and told me about the jumping maws.
He was at the restaurant too, I suppose.
Hey, that was
Indeed. And what's curious is the place is still open. Please investigate and find out how that's possible.
Bye.
Ooh. Well, you know what this means. Oop. Oh, let's see. The suspicious restaurant. Eastern Reed Heights, which is all the way uphill. Between Harold Street. Harold Street. Between Willow Lane, Harold Street, and Bullock Avenue. So, wait a second. There's one problem here. No, maybe you can go through that, but that looks almost like a dead end, doesn't it? Huh. We'll have to see. However, there's also no mark. Western Reed Heights. We do need to go to Western Reed Heights. Do need to go over there. See Ward Street, Bourbon, and Sam Reed. So something like that. Okay, convenient. So now then, we're going to go investigate this. And this here, I believe all I have to do is head back to Third One. Anyway, Skylark. Just that way. Just that way. Or the easiest way. Easiest way, we just take that boat and go down the road. Okay. But you know, the reliability of others and all that. Which of course gives me anxiety. Just wait. This. Bombers. But anyway, focusing. Need to get stuff done. This looks more like train folks. I mean, I guess we're looking for the cargo, but I thought I was going to say this does not seem like a boat at all. But that is a door, so. Hello? Anyone here? What's that? don't you want that Bigben? I'm thinking Bigben.
The door won't budge.
Well, can I go some upper way in? Do I have to go up, fall in, something? No. There'd be like down here, wouldn't it? Fine then. Well, I was gonna say maybe it's going forward, but oh, that was what. Huh. So this goes back down here. Sure this isn't. No.
The door won't budge.
Well, if the door won't budge, guess we're not getting in now. Am I missing something? I think I might be missing something. Hope and run. Old stage run at the Old Harbor in War Street. This isn't even the Old Harbor. This is just a place that's... Huh. Weird. This place is relevant, yet not relevant. Weird. Because basically I think they want me to actually go, like... over. Oh, they want me... I think they want me to actually go here. Then what the hell is that place? I don't want to go here. Go here. Wait, find a way in. Huh. Okay, well, that mark needs to be moved about there.
Ah! He's mad. He's completely. Oh!
The hell? Expecting human enemies.
Someone unloaded the Skylark's cargo. Maybe they took the log as well.
People going insane over booze makes sense. Anyone else want to try to attack me? At least it's not that bad. He drew on me. Self-defense. All that. It'd be a shame if they actually had better actors. Ah, here we go. Load the crates for machine details, don't like the engineers. They're more like against sailors. Or against divers. We're overloading, there's no way we can get to Oakmont before the tempest hits. Or the sailors to pass on the cargo. Strats open fire on the crew. Keep us all how we supposed to support the strong movement. KV save us all. That's what we're after. And that's all evidence. Also, I want to point out that I would like to read. I need more ammo. Problem though is revolver use is about the same as that. So perp. That's a lot of gunpowder. Wait, didn't I increase things? Yes, no, I don't think I did. Yes, I haven't yet. I need to put points in those, so anyway. Herp. Trap. Weird. Let's see where to next. All the way up there. I gotta have time to do that. Poof again. Probably not. Probably not. You lost star? Oh, whatever you want, I can't get it up there. Closest place for repair. Is this the one I remember that was actually a bit challenging? Don't know, but we're gonna find out. Medkits would heal more, but oh well. Oh come on, I can't hop the wall. But there we go. The ship walked. Chris landed right at the gate her silent when I walked down. Which they were pissed out arm's reach. Cook told me about the things in the fog. Never heard such nonsense. Nightmares and superstitious men stand over gibberish. They tried to lock myself in the kill. I was sure a bastard tried to enter. Then just gave it on the phone. Started chant something. But they all got mad and stayed focusing on. They've been singing for hours and hours without end. How it gets louder and I'm starting to understand. Blood everywhere. They drown me in blood. Hi. And alive. I have the ship log. And that's all evidence collected, so I don't actually need to be in here. I'll be seeing you guys. Literally, you don't really need to fight. You just have to get the thing and get out. I guess we need to go back down there now. I believe. Oh, so where was that? No, that's not gonna help me. Oh, the frickin' I was gonna say I don't even have a point up there, do I really? Yeah. now that we're going fast travel back to back to Grimhaven Bay, talk to the fisherman guy, deliver ship logs. There's probably gonna be more ship logs. We head back here. I'm just starting to get tired. Blarg. I'm getting tired of this same loading screen every single time. I should probably advance that at some point too. And maybe I'll actually go do that next instead of, you know, those. We'll see. Anyway, hey, I found the stuff.
Here's the ship log from the Red Queen. I'd suggest it's best not to read it.
That bad? Well, I only need the last page. Is it intact?
Yep, all the pages are there.
Great. Here's the reward I promised, Mr. Reed.
Here's the log from the Skylark. The men who unloaded it were not happy to see me.
Unloaded? You mean the cargo survived the storm?
There were crates and armed men on guard. Looked like a local gang. I dealt with them, but it's not worth trying to claim your property.
But all that cargo, a small fortune. Perhaps you're right. It's better to be poor than dead.
A wise decision.
So,
Now that you have all the ship's logs at your disposal, perhaps you can explain the reason. Why did you collect them?
I suppose you've earned my trust. While drinking at the local tavern, I concocted a brilliant business plan.
Well, we all know that booze only produces great ideas. What's the plan?
I spent some bullets buying several lost ships from their owners. The dates in our treaties were slightly wrong. But who here could verify?
And now it sounds like you're wasting good beer money.
Wrong, friend. With these logs, I'll receive a handsome sum in insurance when I return to Boston. The companies will have no reason to refuse.
Not a bad insurance racket, Vince. A man like you could go far.
I always keep an eye out for opportunities. Meet me in Boston and the first round's on me. Good luck, friend.
huzzah. I guess I don't have to collect anymore.
See you later.
Yay. Well, that's good. And that means huzzah. I do like the reward system. It's like, hey, you completed all these side quests. Here's a free outfit. Except for some of the side quests don't. Makes me sad. But anyway, yeah, I guess when we get back from, you know, Guild Wars 2, we're back to go advance the story. Finally. So we can look at different loading screens for the next several parts. Maybe we'll even get a new outfit from this. I forget when we get an outfit. Hopefully we get the shotgun soon, because that would be lovely. But anyway, we'll be back. Yay. And we're back. So it's been practically over half of the day since we recorded. Like, we started, then we have to do Guild Wars 2, then I ended up with more distractions, so I didn't do that, then more Guild Wars 2, then nap, then Guild Wars 2, daily stuff. Yeah. Now we finally have time to do this. How much you want that flat screen? Yay, because it has to render. Not sure if I prefer this method or one where it slowly loads, but then you get stopped because it's not loaded enough for you to be able to move, even though it's loaded. You know, you can see what things are, even though they haven't rendered in the graphics properly. Like, I think Far Cry did that a lot, where it was like, well, yeah, Far Cry 5. It was like, oh, well, here's the map. You can see where you're going and everything, but it hasn't rendered those field trees in the distance. Because it hasn't rendered those field trees in the distance, you can't progress until they load in. Yeah, that was stupid. Like, everything else is fine, but nope, you have to wait for those field trees or there to load. Or to people crying. Because it's a funeral.
The mortician has touched him up well.
I think I'm thinking too far ahead. Oh, so that's a shotgun. I want a shotgun. Oh, I'm gonna look around the house for a stock model. Even though it has a generic layout of practically every single manor in the game. Just a few different things. Totally gonna look at your stuff. Hope you don't mind. Oop. Loving memory, Albert Throgmorton, son of a respected Robert Throgmorton and descendant of a robust bloodline. Died on Thursday at Oakmont Port, age 25. We mourn his untimely death, but we celebrate the way he lived his life. The Throgmorton family appreciates the many comforting words of prayer sent by the citizens of Oakmont. Boop. So, you know, we said in the thing that we could, you know, send help with them. Or we could leave them to die. Like, even though we make the choice in the, you know, memory thing, we could still just say, meh, they died. But let's do what I said. Cause why not? Bring people back there insane. Obviously that madness won't spread. Did I do this same choice before or not? I can't remember.
I've got news, Mr. Throgmorton. The expedition members are alive. They're on the seabed, in the sunken ruins. Some sort of ancient temple. They have enough air, but we need to hurry.
What happened? Why didn't the sailors help them?
The crew of the Titanium mutinied against Sanders. The only man who escaped was your son. They put him on a lifeboat.
The mutineers will face justice. Throwing Albert to the whims of the sea, he will be avenged.
I'm afraid that's not all. The Innsmouthers took the expedition's discoveries and kidnapped the professor.
What? Those degenerates. How did that happen?
The Innsmouthers, they knew about the temple. They waited there, hiding until the professor took what the Innsmouthers call the seal.
But how did they manage to catch my scientists off guard?
It seems that after the seal was taken from its place, everyone in the expedition suffered some kind of mental breakdown. The Innsmouthers must have known about that, waited for the right moment. Then they made off with Professor Doe and the artifact.
Drock. The Innsmouthers. Do you have proof they were involved?
One of the attackers was killed by a member of the expedition. I have a photo.
My expedition failed. My boy was killed. This is more than personal, Mr. Reed. This is a threat to everyone.
They have Harriet, and the artifact she found, but she may still be alive.
That's why I hesitate to wipe their fish-faced kin from Oakmont this instant. But we won't sit idle. Find them, Mr. Reed. Not the grunts, but their leaders. Infiltrate their ranks if need be. Bring me my professor back.
I'm looking into the madness, not politics and power games.
And your best source of information is currently in the slimy hands of those Innsmouthers. Professor Doe shared the visions. She found something inside those ruins, and now they have her. She knows something crucial, I'm certain. There's also a more delicate matter I wanted to discuss with you, Mr. Reed.
I can be delicate when it matters, so shoot.
I have a A colleague, you might say. His name is Herbert Glover. Like myself, he is a collector of fine art.
I'm a detective, Mr. Throgmorton, not a burglar.
I don't care for your insinuation, Mr. Reed. I would never be so crass as to hire a thief. I had a meeting arranged with Herbert. One of great importance, shall we say. One at which he failed to appear. I want you to find out why.
Yeah, sure.
Sounds simple enough. Okay, I'll do it.
Very good, Mr. Reed. There is one final detail. This case must remain secret, and you must not reveal to anyone for whom you are working.
Discretion is my watchword.
Indeed. Here is Herbert's address and in advance for your investigation. You'll find it's fair.
Is it a shotgun? Well, bye.
Have a good day.
But is it a shotgun? But it doesn't seem to be a shotgun. Sad. By the way, I don't think you could just do that. Yeah, exactly. Hey, so. No. Casebook. So, what do we have to do? Currently lives on Gold Ridge Road in Central Oak Grove. His house is situated between Windham and Century Avenue. Oak Grove, Windham, and Century Avenue. To Windham. Over, so basically somewhere here, I believe. I could go do that, I suppose. First, I need to explore the place. Who knows what sort of secret Throckmorton's keeping in his... I guess he doesn't have a second basement. Doesn't even have loot. Why doesn't he have loot? Bunch of plants over here. Definitely a bunch of plants. Oh, could be a door here. Huh. Question mark.
The door won't budge.
Well, whatever's over there, we can't find out. Well, let's just go explore. Map. After this, we could head up to Reed Heights and deal with those two things. Because the case... Oh yeah, what do I need to do for this? Okay. Ah, yes, there must be evidence. Diagram of going out. Crimes. So I guess you would go back to the police station for that. Makes the most sense. But hey, we finally completed a main quest. Only took us what? Practically 10 episodes. Because, yeah, the game's... I think the game probably suffered as well. Not a situation where you could do these practically any time, but it suffers from that whole situation where basically the majority of your side quests are tossed at you early in the game. Which most people, you know, can bounce it out, do things like main stuff, side stuff, main stuff. But for people like me who do practically all the side stuff first, well yeah, all your side stuff is practically at the start of the game. Pace. More noticeable in things like, I'm going to say I was going to side quest. But things were like, oh yeah, Sacred 2 would be a fun example where most of your side quests are all tossed in the first or second chapter. And the rest of the stuff's tossed in, you know, the third or fourth. Barely tossed in the third. Like basically you play your main parts at the start and then there's nothing really left to do afterwards. Oh, so I forgot that on either side of the street, couldn't it? I don't see anything now. So here's a question. Since this here is a side quest, can we not on the same level as the side quest? How dangerous is this job? Oh, so this one here, yeah, it's like, this one here shares sort of the same layout, but it's different. It's notably different. There's a lot more arts and stuff. What did that do? I tilted a thing and it did something. Oh, maybe it's a puzzle.
The door won't budge.
I see. So what do we have here?
Why keep a 40-year-old newspaper article?
After third from the city, Darling Scholar Adventurers, once again an eligible bachelor. Huh.
The door won't budge.
So the question is, do we go downstairs or do we go upstairs? Is this actually a wall? So many reused assets. Oh, that's a thing. What do we have down here? Oh, there's the statue's head. Some maps, paintings, more paintings, some mask. Now we're not going to crash in the mask or any of that. It'll become my scratches and that thing's going to haunt me. Yeah, I know the statue goes to hell, but what pray tell is upstairs? We didn't fully explore it, yeah. Go on, this hill looks like a crime, doesn't it?
Eyes still wide open. Guess he didn't see the killing blow coming.
What's this?
What's that?
a picture of him.
Looks like they're short a full set. One of the mirrors was taken.
Huh. Is this
Huh.
the mail?
That's a lot of warning shots.
Okay.
Only slight scratches around the keyhole. Whoever broke in knew how to pick a lock.
Do you want me to piece things together, do you? But I still investigate downstairs too. Okay, what we got here?
Squint, run! Oh, okay. I've killed him.
Easiest gig in this district. You grab the mirror. I'm gonna go see what other loot we can take from Mr. Moneybags here.
Who are you? What in K's name are you doing in my house?
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Okay, well, obviously
Easiest gig in this district. You
get
Who are
shot,
you?
Get shot.
What in K's name are you doing in my house?
Squint, run! Oh, okay. I've killed him.
Two men broke in to steal a mirror. One of them, Squint, cracked the safe, but Glover discovered him and shot him. Second one killed Glover.
So that means I have to piece that together now, isn't it? And this has gotten a lot more complicated, isn't it? We need to find a mail. There's also this that we're gonna go investigate. There's also this. Mentioned that it's not its first robbery. So we basically need to look into the police records for both things. However, we should also go downstairs and do this. Which opens this. What's that one do? Not really. Yeah, you unlock the loot bots, basically. That was not really worth doing. Oh well. So before we head back to the police station, boop. Oh ho ho. Now here's the thing. Yeah, here's the thing. There could be, I'm not sure if that means we need a mail for it to be fully complete, or if there was something I missed inside of there. Because I'm not 100% sure. Because it could be, you know, you need a mail, which would make sense. But it also could mean, hey, you missed like one object on the ground or something to steal. You didn't look at, you didn't look at that chair or something, and because you didn't look at it, you didn't make progress. Oh. It's probably this I missed. Mr. Thurman's reduced grade. That must form with the price for the PC over. Chris has changed once again. The demand for it has increased, and now triple which we agreed earlier. I know this is the second time they raised the price, but the extreme circumstances that brought make each piece almost a variable between. Cannot replenish my collection. I didn't gain the XP, so.
eyes still wide open. Guess he didn't see the killing blow coming.
Yeah. Trying to look for some our stuff. Look now, I can't look real far. Oh.
Yeah. You like what you see, buddy?
Oh, so please tell me there's not a piece of evidence. So we've already checked those. Wait. No, picking up something. Ah.
I'll find out why the old ape wants you so bad.
That mirror. It's important, though. We're so safe. Let's see, fast travel points. Not really. So what if we go up this way and go around? Would that work? Question mark. Let's go find out. There's a fast travel point we don't have yet. Convenient.
Come, find something you like. Cheaper than the rest.
Huzzah. Where was it? I think I'm coming up on the turn. Yeah, this one. Herp, herp, herp. Herp, herp, herp. Perfio della Mort. Your last impression. Film of the dead? Deaf? Which one? Ah, the restaurant. Ah, fine. What's up? Come on, sorry, we brother. Both. But that did it. However, should probably make a couple more of those. Boop, boop. Ultra scales. Yay. Yay. And since we can carry more. Boop. Yeah. Still, it's concerning how a first aid kit all you need is an alcohol and a coil spring. Same with antipsychotics. Oh yeah, you just pour some alcohol in this coil spring and you're healed. I don't think it works like that. What we have here? California restaurants prepare to reopen. Kitchens, dishwashers, waiters, and waitresses needed. Interested parties should come to counter Ogalino for interview chef Armin Myers. Stop it. It was a third one. It's my pleasure to invite you to a tasting of exclusive and exquisite dishes, which will be taking place at the Count Ugolino restaurant in 2 weeks' time. It's a close event, and only the most honorable guests will be in attendance. Hope you will join us. Sincerely yours. This is sus. Just saying.
The blood is still fresh.
That hammer's also sus. So we can't take any of the liquor? No?
The door won't budge.
Well, before we go down to the obvious stuff, everywhere has a pool table. Like literally, practically everywhere has a pool table. The mansions have a pool table. The frickin' bank had a pool table. This has a pool table. The offices had pool table. Police have started to look into the disappearance of several young women in Advent. Since they saw the missing victims visit the Count Ugolino restaurant, but the police investigation found nothing illegal. Yes, he turned them into food. But why? Well, that's
The door won't budge.
Now, isn't it? Eat.
These aren't your typical kitchen utensils.
Food. I mean...
Well, I don't think the health inspector will be pleased.
I don't think so either. That was a shotgun. Asshole. What sucks is we can't just take the shotgun either. Reheat the oven to 350 degrees. Cut the flesh from the young woman's hip into 4-ounce pieces. Then pound each one to a thickness of 1/3 inch. Season with black pepper. On each steak, lay 1 slice of cheese, a few leaves of sage. 2 slices of biscotti, word. Throw into pinwheels. Heat the oil in a large skillet over medium-high heat. Quickly brown the pinwheels on the outside. Hope my patrons enjoy the new dish. Yeah, just yeah. Let's reach into the void to find out what's going on.
My esteemed patrons, presenting my latest delicacy. Don't be greedy. Don't hurry to eat, please. You'll always be my most well-regarded clients.
That laugh at the end there. So, he was apparently feeding the creatures. Of course it was. I was always sure my dishes could not be matched. Those who taste human flesh always crave for more. It's difficult to find enough meat for my patrons. They spend all their time hiding in the basement, pleading to be fed again. Today I went down to the house and saw how the patrons had changed. I've had my cooking so much that bodies have adapted to consume more. I let them down. I was supposed to new ads in the Oakmont Chronicle. Funds are running low. Guess I have to find new or prosperous patrons to support my business. Well, there's the evidence, but is it all evidence? Somehow the door's just unlocked now. Well then. That was definitely a thing. So, now then, we move on to the next one, which conveniently is right near Astro Point. Yeah, that's right. After this, I think I will head towards the cemetery and see if I can pick up that question. Can't remember if I can do that yet or not. Third Mother wants me to find Professor Dow. To do this, I must investigate, discover who attacked his expedition and kidnapped her. So let's go ahead and investigate the Innsmouthers. Am I right? It's all sort of tied into a whole long process to figure out shit. Because why wouldn't it be? Man, that's like the university, isn't it? Can I go up and
Best stuff in Oakmont. All on sale. Today only.
lower it?
Something I can help you with, sir?
Don't know. I was closed.
Something I can help you with,
Apparently
sir?
I can't talk to you.
Wendell sent you to deliver me the books, right?
No. You must have me confused with someone else.
Oh, excuse me. I'm just worried for the fate of these tomes. It's been a week without news from Wendell. Maybe you can help me. I'd reward you, of course.
Found it out.
Why not? What can I do?
Oh, marvelous. Let's get acquainted then. Samuel Hopes, honorary member of Altera Par's book club.
Charles Reed, Private Eye.
Good, good. Listen, we're missing 3 rare books. One was taken for restoration while the other 2 were being studied. I asked Wendell to contact all parties, but he's gone quiet. Here's our records. Please, retrieve the tomes. They're so very valuable.
Why are they so valuable?
They're the 3rd, 7th, and 9th tomes written by the humble servant. The collection of all 11 books is our most prized possession. The author's real name is a mystery, but we know that he was an Oakmonter for sure.
Okay, I'm on it.
Well, that's another one. Add it to the list.
Bye.
Okay. So I'll learn to piece all this together. Ensure clerk in the Bank of Pokemon lives in admin. Or like, haven't I been to the bank? Heh. Oh. Yeah, I just realized that. I have to look him up in the roof. Records. Now it's getting a bit complicated, isn't it? Severn Reed Hyde. Single detached man, Baker Street. Baker Street. Baker Street. Could be actually down here, wouldn't it? Should this be Severn? Oh, here's Baker Street. Between Hurricane and Ambrose. Fuck's sake is Ambrose. Ah. So basically about yonder. Oh, that's easy. Okay, Western Shells. Western Shells. Inner Shrine. Inner Shrine. Between Windswept and Justice. justice. Which one's what? Ah, here we go. And the last one, I'm going to go over here and investigate. Ugh. But focusing. Do I go to the shop first? I think that was probably just the only thing that required my attention. Probably. Yeah. Like, huh. Well, there's a university then. Just in case. Hi. Okay, shop somewhere over here. I feel like I'd been over here before, but then again, I'm not sure if I have or haven't. Everything starts blending in a bit. Could be this one. Remember Biggins. You upstairs or downstairs? Sounds like the power well, that's one. Expect there to be one, though. Anyway, let's investigate, shall we? This time there's not a hidden one of those, so. Probably all downstairs. Now, so since we did do that, might as well. Boop. Boop. Wearing a bit low on, well, rags, of course. Didn't use any of my board, so that's good. Did use one of those. And I did use a first aid kit. So I should probably make more of those. Boop. I should probably go and...
Those bags stink worse than a barrel of rotten fish. Or...
downstairs.
Fisk. Whatever.
Never right. The fucking... The very... Fecund Mother blessed you, your sword who has been noticed. You had the chance to join the inner circle and see him with thy own eyes. Carries the body of her abandoned children. To prove yourself worthy, prepare a place where they can be hidden and forgotten forever. During the Fecund Mother will embrace you and grant you her generous gifts. Okay. Gives the life without consumed and you broken in many forms. As many children and family grows, it's kind for anyone may be a child of a bad children, purge and live outside in the cold light. Uh-huh. Is it? Probably is, isn't it? Niggeroff. The black goat with 1,000 maws.
This putrid slime is everywhere. I'll take a sample for Dr. Grant to examine.
Yay, anything else? I mean, it hasn't said all evidence collected, but I'm not entirely sure if this are. Well, no, it's. There's still more, isn't there? Well, let's use our sight beyond sight. Now we're going back there downstairs. Behind this wall. No. Okay. Question is, what am I missing then? Huh. Oh, I have to investigate that for what happened to him. Okay.
Quick, bring them in before the neighbors see us. Are those the last ones? I did everything you asked, yeah? So when will my initiation begin?
Gamed out. No game. No. Why did you have to lock up now? You. Well, this is unfortunate. Well, can't complete investigation. Game locked up. Gotta love that dread at 11. The frickin' Unreal Engine. Can I out tab and go over here to my task manager? Nope, there's the hour itself. Yeah. Same hour as before. So an hour later we return to finish this scratched out. Because we were about to finish this up and then the game was like, nope, you're gonna crash. Just Reddit's 11 doesn't like crabs. Even though I've experienced that error more times on Unreal Engine things. So I'm not entirely sure if it's that or if it's, you know, Unreal. But hey, at least Fraps can record this compared to some games nowadays. Oh, Gertie, it's back. That's just what I need. Yup. No, it would make sense for it to be downstairs. Oh no, it's that blue thing. Only one of those. It's not like the Overwatch where it's like a variety. Like, oh, we have, you know, the tier 1 of those and the tier 2. I can't remember if there's a tier 3. Now there's one that explodes and the one that just dies. Okay, so remember. This was the last one. think that was it just dissolving to the floor. Hopefully.
Quick, bring them in before the neighbors see us. I did everything you asked, yeah? So when will my initiation begin?
Okay, let's see what we have here.
I'm pretty sure this is straightforward.
Quick, bring them in before the neighbors see us. I did everything you asked, yeah? So when will my initiation begin?
Members of a cult were disposing of bodies in the basement of the shop. The corpses merged together to form a huge monstrosity.
So the corpses became monsters. Makes sense. All evidence collected. Huzzah. Now that's what I planned on doing. We're gonna go over here to this place. And later, probably next time, we are going to go investigate. Where was it? Well, let's see what's closest. Oh yeah, Cageburg. We need to go investigate robberies. We need to go investigate crimes. We need to go investigate where that person lives. Oh, and those two. Yes, wait, we could do that one. But I think we'll do that one next time. So now, though, I want to investigate the graveyard. I'm not sure if this quest is here or not yet. Supposed to be waiting up here near this lantern. But how do I... Let's go this way. I thought I was supposed to be waiting there because there's potential monsters in the graveyard. Let's like later on. Might all be later on. The thing is, I can't check on the whole outfit. Also, I know for a fact that those. Where's the church at? Oh, I forgot some of them have stuff. Yeah, I'm dead. What next? What's next? I think there's a quest from that I can't bury things or prevent things from eating bodies. I can't remember that. Ah, here's the church. And I know the church is relevant because diving location. I could, yeah. there isn't around, so. Huh. Guess we can't really do anything at the moment. Don't threaten me with a good time. Dojo hours now. Wait, Jesse Cots? Jesse. Oh my god, Jesse has a thing now. Lover redhead. Perhaps one too many. That. Wow. Well, that's relevant. I didn't realize he backed this. Lover redhead. Perhaps one too many, yeah. Definitely Jesse. Wait, were you who I'm looking for? No, no you're not. Huh. Weird. Just where people should have been, totally not out back. Probably up back for now, I might recognize, but yeah. It's over there. I think he was supposed to be on that hill. Not there. Sure. Anyway, so next time when we get back, we continue with all this other side stuff we have. Yeah, I can't remember what the outfit was. I guess I can't really, you know, check on it either. I believe it's one. I don't think it's the Plague Doctor one. Is it the police one? Or is it the research? No, it could be the research one. Might be the police outfit one. Maybe, I'm not 100% sure which one it was. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed. Thank y'all, and have a nice day.